What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, legends? Welcome, welcome back. So let's see. So okay, everything works. What's good, people? How are you guys doing? Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. I definitely need a coffee. Definitely need a coffee. I just see it. So guys, we're gonna start in a little bit. I'm just gonna get myself a coffee and then I'm able to work. It's crazy. I have like a crazy busy day today. So it was like 5 minutes before I still had like a meeting. So I'm really happy that I'm here on time. So I'm just gonna get myself a coffee very quick and then we start. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? How was your Christmas? Let's see what we get after the holidays. Yes, I'm still waiting for my coffee, by the way. But hope you guys are doing amazing. Markets are really looking interesting. Markets really look interesting, full of volume. Um, the only thing that is not so nice is actually that we have grabbed all the buy liquidity already, so we didn't do the move, or we didn't have to move ourselves. How are you? How were your holidays? Very good, Luca. Very good. Except of that I got a little bit sick. That's the only thing that is a little bit negative. So now my coffee is ready. I hear it. So I'm gonna grab this motherfucker, and then we're gonna start making hopefully some money. So my holidays were really, really good. There we go. We have our coffee finally. My holidays were really, really good. Hope yours as well. Lots of good food, lots of quality time with the family. Hope you guys hear me well. Test, test, test. Okay. I think everything works here, right? Alrighty, alrighty. But how is everybody else doing? I see some more people joining in step by step. I would say let's take a look on the markets, huh? Let's take a look on the markets. Bitcoin currently trading at $87,000, which is obviously interesting since we were today already at 90,500. So let's see. I actually had already a buy position here in Bitcoin. I still have it, funny enough, but we didn't come there. Very nice reaction from this point. Sound is good. Perfect. All right. As always, let's put that one out here. For now, not important. Let's see what we have. I mean, overall, we have, I wouldn't say nice structure, but on the on the higher time frame, chill, Jonathan, not talk too much and too quick. On the higher time frame, we have now a very interesting setup overall for buys. So, and we also closed the CME gap. Let's take a look on the CME gap actually. I think we had a big CME gap or like a small one. Let's see. Friday here. Here was a CME gap, I believe, on the higher time frame. Yeah, something we had here. So it's basically just grabbing liquidity for here. So that was like a very, very nice move here. We had it. Very nice move. Sorry, guys, by the way, when I cough a little bit because I'm still a little bit sick. Lucas said, yeah, that's great. My holidays were way better than the price action from BTC. Yeah, well, price action was definitely not so interesting, so I didn't touch it at all, except of one day. But yeah, let's actually do the following thing now, guys. As you know, we are trading on, I'm personally trading on BingX. So what you guys can do is already preparing your futures accounts to actually start trading. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to show you what we're looking for. So as I just said, that was a very, very interesting area for BTC to grab liquidity. Currently, it looks like we have a lot of sell liquidity over us, but still some bigger levels. Let's put the threshold a little bit more down. We still have some interesting levels. So what we are personally looking out for is, let's see. So, I mean, currently, I would say overall, we have this trading range that is very interesting here, right? In BTC, which we kind of hold it. Like we have the red area and the MACD, which had like some sideway movement, then a crazy move to the upside, and now we just grabbed liquidity and we're holding the low. So what I would like to see for for us, if we are breaking this low, right? It could be a very interesting point where we can sell the market and continue selling the market when New York is opening. Gonna put that away. That will be a very interesting point. So what we're doing now, we're taking a look on the liquidity levels that we have. And on Bitcoin, we can see it pretty clearly. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna see some people are joining. So if you're completely new, guys, we have some liquidity levels that we are marking up right now before New York opens. We have still 20 minutes, so we are not trading yet because nothing is here. So we're just marking up some interesting zones. We have 86,695. That is an interesting level here. So let's take a look. Let's take a look what we get. I really like the volume. 86,695. But yeah, tell me more in the chat. What do you guys have planned for 2026? What's like your how do you say it? Like your routines for the next year? What do you want to change? What do you want to work on? Let me know, guys. Let's have some talk about that while we are marking up the chart here. So that one is the first high liquidation level that we would like to target for sells here. Then we see another one here at 86,475. 86,475 is the next one for Morich. Hello guys, hope you enjoyed your Christmas. 100%. I did. Hope you as well. How did you celebrate Christmas? What did you do? Have you been with your family? What was up? 86, 180. Gonna put some music on here, some chill background. Can you guys hear this? I guess so. Or not? No. Okay, it's not doing anything. What the fuck? No. No, I think. Family time as always. 2026, lock in the charts. Nice. How it should be. 85,592. So some good levels here for sure. So overall, Bitcoin looks really interesting for buys. As a matter of fact, we have very interesting zone here, which is a big fair value gap. You can also, if you don't know how to do fair value gaps, you can just use the fair value gap indicator, and you can see that here's like a big fair value gap also on the 1 hour time frame, which in my opinion is a very interesting one for the short term. Gonna mark that out here in red. New to trading, 2026 for learning. Nice. That's really cool. So you have never done anything in trading? What would be something that you need in order to understand trading? Since I'm actually creating right now a list of videos that I want to do in 2026 on YouTube, completely for free for all of you guys, of course. So maybe I can put like something on my list based on you being completely new. So we are waiting right now for the New York opening where we can start trading. We are scalping the markets, at least in this strategy. We want to see like breaks of interesting point of interests. I personally think that Bitcoin is potentially targeting this fair value gap, and then we need to see how it reacts. So let's see some upside potential. We have 87,799. So it can be very interesting if we break structure to the upside here. It's kind of like the range that I'm looking for right now. $87,872. $88,240. Next interesting area. Will be definitely interesting what we can see here. $88,461. That's like the short-term levels that we are targeting here for sure. So if we are breaking through this high, I would love to see, like to this like big candle, I would love to see a buy. Like I'm already positioning myself in case like we get something right before New York opening. But in general, it definitely looks not too bad. Just because I don't have that much time, we're focusing today only on Bitcoin, by the way. So yeah, if we can push like here, like through this area, it will be really interesting to go already in buys, even though we are not at opening yet. That's why I'm gonna put this one here to the other side. So I'm just gonna do it and mark it out. Is this music like okay, or is it like disturbing? The affiliate insight, like if you want to let me know like what kind of videos you would love to have for learning trading, that would be amazing feedback, you as a beginner. Let's see, we still have like around 10 minutes to New York opening, so there of course some volume will come in. I'm still gonna mark out the liquidation levels that can potentially be some good profit targets for us if we are in buy or sell positions. Oh, where did this go now? Obviously, like if we are going into like buys here, like my stop would be definitely possibly under this low, because if we're breaking here, of course I want to have sells, right? Just for you guys to have an understanding of where potential stops can be for you guys to manage your trade. Music is good. Nice. Actually, the only thing that I would really love to have on an exchange is a buy and a sell stop, because imagine we can just set like a stop order. If it goes over here, it would be amazing, but I think we don't have that function yet, unfortunately. Trigger. Okay. So I think that's like the main targets here that we have. Of course, we still have a few over us. 98,000, for example. There's like another one. But I really want to make these lives more interesting, guys. We need more interaction in the future. Who of you also, beside of crypto, trades actually like indices or forex and stuff like that? Anybody here? 90,446. Okay, I would say now we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting. Based on what you're doing, learning how to choose those target points. So basically what I have, like I will definitely do a video there, no worries. I'm gonna put that down just for you to understand. Like for New York opening, we wanna trade with volume, right? We wanna trade in directions. And these yellow lines that I just marked out are basically liquidation levels. So you can see on the exchanges where people get liquidated, so where they have their stop losses. And often market makers wants to take these stop losses out of the market, right? What we are doing is we are not going into the market and get liquidated, best case scenario. I'm going to send the link in here from CoinGlass, but we are trading towards these liquidation levels. So we're taking profits there. So for example, if we're now seeing a break of the structure after we saw like a big 5-minute vector candle to the upside, so a lot of like sell push. If we are breaking this, that would be like, it would just make sense if we're breaking this big 50-minute candle that we actually grab liquidity here, because we have like a big sell order here, and these candle structure usually means that we have a lot of sell orders that didn't get triggered. So a lot of like sells, like sell limits that are not being triggered. Like people wanted to jump in here as a sell, but they couldn't. So that is an interesting area to take profits on top of that. Some short people, like people that shorted the market, they get liquidated at these yellow levels, right? So market makers can make a lot of money based on them in exchanges, right? So if we are in bias, it would just make sense if we are trying to take profits where people lose money, you know? So that's kind of like a short explanation, but of course I can make more videos about that. Yes, I would love that too, but on some exchange you have something like a trigger order that's pretty similar. I actually have to, you do have trigger on BingX as well. I'm just not sure. Let me actually see, because I need to figure that out. Like if that's actually working, because then we can use that. Yeah. Apparently it works. Apparently it works. I will do it like with a little money. Just like 1% or something. And then we say, I don't know. Let's see. 87. Gonna try that out. Maybe it's working and then we have a new way of doing it. Okay. Actually it works. Like if you guys want to do that, like in the future, you can use at least you can use it in the perpetual futures. You can definitely use that. I don't know if it works on the, no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, it actually does. So you have on the standard futures, let me know guys, for the people that are trading on BingX, if you guys see it. You have the market order and you have the trigger order. So what you can do is 87,555, for example, and you can do a long, yeah. I'm gonna do that on the other account. Give me 1 second. So 87,555, I'm just gonna do some margin here. Okay, you can do it. You can do it, guys, by the way. It's just a trigger. So you can actually do like a buy stop and a sell stop. That's good to know. I didn't know that. Makes sense. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm gonna definitely do like a video based on that. So everybody that uses BingX, it's actually possible. Luca, it's possible. You can just use the trigger. That's good. I learned something else as well. That's super cool actually for support and resistance trading. Yes, I would love to. Yes, I trade indices, forex, and commodity besides BTC. Did you know that you can do that as well now on BingX? You can also use. You can trade Dow Jones. You can trade S&P 500. Everything you can trade now on leverage also on BingX. So everything in house, and actually the spreads and everything, most of them, like even on oil, they're better than on CFD brokers, which is insane. I don't know how they do it, but they're rocking it. Like BingX is rocking it, not gonna lie. If you don't have any broker, any exchange yet, feel free to check out my links in the bio. I personally work with BingX as a crypto broker, crypto exchange. For me, it's the best. I'm working on a lot of things, guys, for 2026. Everybody that will be in our community will get access to some really, really nice stuff that I'm working on in the background. It's not just about the live trading that I'm doing. We are building a whole ecosystem in the background right now for you guys, and it's gonna be completely for free. It's gonna be completely for free. So 2 more minutes for New York opening. We are looking for a break of the green area for buys, and we're looking for a break of the red area for sells. You can use trigger orders, you can do market orders, whatever you want. If you have any questions based on BingX, how to execute trades, let me know in the chat. Or some general questions to trading, let me know in the chat. But I'm personally looking for more for buys right now in BTC. But I'm actually just written down that I wanna do a video about trigger and also liquidation levels. So yeah, we're getting ready for a buy, guys, by the way. In a buy. I'm in a buy, personally. Just got triggered. I'm personally in a buy. I just got triggered. I'm in this buy position. It got triggered automatically. So now we see some reaction to the downside. Here I'm actually with low volume in because I just wanted to try the trigger. But let's see. I'm gonna open up maybe another position because that's a small one in case we're breaking the same high. But I just got triggered with the thing that I wanted to test out here for you. So I'm definitely in this trade here from the red area. Let's see what we are seeing. So 1530, we open the market. Let's see what Ethereum is doing. But today we're actually focusing on more on BTC. So if you're not in the buy yet, that's fine. Just wait for the high to break. I just tried it out with some small money here. The trigger function of BingX, I actually just did it with $100, so very, very chill. We are breaking the same high. I'm going in with some size. Looks good. Okay. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's see. Let's see what we're getting here. Grabbed some nice liquidity. So now let's see if we can get the push. I'm definitely in it now, and I just increased my size. I'm now in with some bigger size. First target, 87,799. So I'm in with 2 positions, merged them to 1. The moment we hit it, I had another trigger there with some more money than $100. Let's see. Let's see what we can see here. Some nice profits already. Okay, we have TP1. We have TP1. TP1 is hit. First target is hit, guys. Congratulations. Feel free to do your own risk management. TP2 hit. TP2 hit. Oh my goodness. What a freaking move. What a freaking move. That is some good money here. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Nice. That is already a nice one. I love it. Nice. 2 take profits done already. Manage your risk. Manage your risk. That was a very, very nice move. So very nice move already. Some good scalping profits here. Nice. 0.2 until the second target, and 0.5% actually. So that could be like with a 10x leverage, that would be 5%, 20x leverage, 10%, 30x leverage, and so on. Right? So it was already good profits. Nice. I love it. Really, really good. Really, really good. Congratulations for the profits. That was a good move. See if we can see if we can even get something more, but I'm actually already pretty happy with the move. But let's see if we are actually able to fill the fair value gap here. Some retracement. I don't like too much when the candle is going too aggressive, because then we have, of course, the potential to move quickly down again. But 2 take profits done, guys. 2 take profits done. Really, really good. Let's see what we can do here, or if we can see more. I personally, I work with liquidation prices, but like if I would say like if you want to have a stop, I would already like definitely manage your trade for sure, because we want to get quick movements. So you should be like, if you have like a 50x leverage, you're already up like what, 5, 10, 25%, right? So even if you close completely 25%, your whole position here would be great, right? So yeah, but like hard stop would be the low, because there I would take a look for sells. Technically, if you want to keep it a little bit shorter, then I would just take the last low here. If you want to stay in the trade, of course, and don't put your stop loss on break even. But that one here would be already another break too. But for now, market looks really good. Market looks really good. It really depends on your strategy, right? On your risk management. Like, are you, for example, happy now with the profits? I would just go out. Doesn't matter what happens, right? 25% is cool. But I'm not going to give you direct exits where you should go out, because I don't want to influence you guys. Everybody should have their own risk management. I'm just showing you guys what I do, where I enter, where I potentially take targets, you know. I don't want you to, you know, I don't want you to be like too excited in trading. To just have a plan, you know. Like we are speaking 30 minutes before. Make yourself a plan. You see my levels, and based on your risk management, you know, there I'm happy, you know. So, I mean, let's say, for example, you put now the stop here, right? Then obviously you would be at like a 0.8, like a negative RR. If you put it here, then you are obviously already at a 1-to-1. So it really depends, right? But for now, looks incredible. We are moving to take profit 3, and we are coming. Be careful here because that's the beginning of the fair value gap. But moves nice. Moves nice so far. Very, very nice, actually. I'm up 20%. So yeah, like feel free to take partials here. Feel free to take partials based on your risk management. I would really, personally, I would love to see it going to the fair value gap a little bit higher. Very nice one. Nice, nice movement. I hope that answered the question, Luca. Nice one. Partial's already out. Very good one. Yeah, yeah. Why be careful at the fair value gap? Possible reverse there. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, in general, like the thing is, like we just need to be aware, of course, that these levels are now interesting for sells because a fair value gap is being created if a lot of sell orders are not being like there's a lot of like sells like and then some sell limits are not being triggered, right? So there are sell limits still that can obviously push the market depending on the size of the levels can push the markets. We have now some liquidation levels, some high liquidation levels over us. So market makers definitely are being interested or are interested to take these levels out in yellow. The first ones are already taken out. It's not like it's every time being triggered with like one movement, but usually we often see that these levels are being taken out of the market. That's why they're interesting for us to take profits there because other people are losing. you know. But yeah, trade should be your trades, like all of your trades should be in profits, should be already managed, potentially partial levels, like we have 2 take profits already done. Manage your trade according to your risk management. If we fill the gap, definitely interesting to sell again. 100%, depending on the reaction there too. Yeah, 100%. For now, looks quite good. I'm still in the buy, but it was really nice to see that these triggers actually work on BingX. I'm really satisfied with BingX in general. I have another buy trigger also under us, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. I also took some partials.
Richtig sparen bei Aldi, dem Erfinder der Tiefpreise. Meine Kuchenwelt Berliner. 6 Stück für nur 1,79 €.
Oh, what's that now? Sorry for the advertisement, guys. Aldi. Go to Aldi.
Für alle.
Ach ja, ach ja. Regarding the position mode in BingX, any recommendation between hedge mode versus one-way mode? Yes. So, are you trading? Like, are you right now on the perpetual futures or the standard futures? I think you're on the perpetual futures, correct? Just making sure where you are right now. Because if you are at the perpetual futures, obviously that's a good question because there's like the hedging mode and the unilateral mode, which is basically the hedge mode means that you can both open up long and short positions at the same time. So meaning, for example, let's say you have entered a position at a very good price for buys in Bitcoin, but you want to do at specific sell areas, right? So where we expect some sell pressure, you just want to hedge your buy position like a sell hedge, which means we expect the price to hold where we entered. Like, let's say we entered at $75,000 in Bitcoin. Of course, this position we can scale up to the upside, right? But while Bitcoin is moving to higher prices, we definitely have some selling pressure in between, right? So you can benefit from the short-term selling pressure, from the short-term sell trend, and also take sells even though you have a long position on. So if you want to use that, a hedge mode is definitely makes sense. I have the hedge mode on just in case I need it. And the unilateral mode is more the opposite, right? So you have like it also says here, like it's basically like a buy and sell mode, where you can just open up one position in the same direction, like in one direction, or let's say multiple positions even like in one direction. So let's say you have a buy position in Bitcoin, you cannot open up a sell position in Bitcoin at the same time, right? So because if you do that, then the other position is being reduced, which is not good, right? I think it's also written here. So in the unilateral mode, it's also known as the buy and selling mode. There you can only open up positions in the same direction, at the same contract, right? So let's say you want to do like a leverage position in Bitcoin with 50x. You can only open it up like a 50x position with the same leverage. You can only open up buys, right? And if you wanna do like a sell, for example, then the position that you have is being reduced, and every order that is over the current position is being opened in the other direction. So I would personally use a hedge mode just in case, even though you don't need that often. But yeah, that would be my personal advice to you. But on the other side, what I would highly recommend you see on the left side of your margin, you see cross, isolated, separate, isolated. I would do there isolated. If you want to do multiple positions, you can do separate, isolated, or you just simply use the standard futures function and not the perpetual futures, because in the standard futures, it's actually only cost you fees one way, and perpetual futures is cost you both ways fees. So the best case scenario is for scalping actually to just use the standard futures. Doesn't have that much functions. So if you need the functions of perpetuals, then just stay there. You can do the same thing. But standard futures in general are better to open up multiple positions, in my personal opinion. Perpetuals, yeah. Got it. Thanks. You're welcome. If you have any questions, you can always reach out. It's okay. My Telegram is also like available for all of you guys that are in the community, that are joining the live sessions and stuff. So just reach out to me if there's like any points that you're not clear on. So yeah, market is slowing down a little bit. We're still in the buy position from this point here, where we move to the upside. Let's actually at the same time look at Ethereum. I think that the exact same thing here. Yeah. Ethereum is filling or has filled this small fair value gap here. And we have another fair value gap over us, same like for Bitcoin. So let's see what we can see here. These candles, of course, like these 1 hour candles are always a little bit dangerous, but yeah, we still have 12 minutes to the next hour. So I think they're, especially at 16, they can come like 16 o'clock CET, can come in a lot of volume. But right now, let's see if we can even push a little bit more up. Market slows down a little bit, so I would definitely take profits here, guys. Personally, no financial advice, but I would definitely already take some partials, as most of you probably did already. So all good. But a retracement to the entry could be possible. I wouldn't see that as bearish, but yeah, I would not gamble this, you know, like for what? Like just possible that we can come down here because like, yeah, you can see it, right? Like if we, for example, use the fib retracement now, coming back to this area, definitely possible. Here, down there. So yeah, could be interesting that we're coming to this area again. We hold this low and then can go to another buy, but yeah, I'm not gonna gamble this entry here. So yeah, be aware of that. That we can definitely see a retracement anytime soon before we go up. But still, like we have some interesting levels over us. So I hope, like best case scenario, that we push before. But let's see. Just like unnecessary to gamble this entry here because we have some good profits. I'm still in a buy. But you can do that, yeah? That would be something. Break and retest, yeah? Are you still in a buy or you closed your position? I'm still with 87.55. I was in a buy, so I took partials already. But honestly, like seeing that price action right now, I'm actually thinking maybe to close the position to the biggest extent and then just wait for a better entry. Because I have unrealized profits now that I actually don't really like to give out. So I closed some profits. Nice. So yeah, let's see what we can get here. Personally, like I'm really open to close this position now soon. Yeah. I personally take the profits out here. I took it out here and I'm waiting for better entries. But of course you guys can still hold it. Might be not a good decision, but I closed this one here to the biggest extent, 90% out of the position. It's nice profits with a break of the low. So yeah, I'm good. The 10% that are still in the trade are on break even. So yeah, I made good money, I would say. So I'm happy with that price action wise. Let's see if we get some other entry, but I personally took profits out. The moment we came to this area and broke it, I took it out at the point where we had our take profits. So let's see. I just don't want to gamble my profits. With last position also some nice 10%, so really good. Not the exit where I took partials, but it's fine. So personally, I would go into the trade again if we are breaking. If we are breaking this level here, I would personally go into another buy. Let's see. Maybe we can get a I'm going to be very careful also because of Christmas and stuff, so it's good to have some good profits here. So now we get a retracement, which was expected. Let's see. Personally, I'm really interested what happened here, like in this area. Like if we can get like a good reaction, that could be another opportunity for a buy. Like if we come down to this area, like here's a nice area of like the point of control within this range. If we're coming down here and some sort of like get a good retracement with stops potentially under the volume area low, something like that. That would be another, like, let's say, better entry than the one that we just used when the high was broken. Right? So that would be something where I'm personally interested to take the buy, or we just break the high. For sells, honestly, I think I would still wait for the same thing. I would wait for this level to break, like the low. So there we are far away, but let me know if you know what I mean. For the people that are new or something. Again, like I'm telling you what I'm doing, and based on that you can also trade. But yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for right now. We entered here when we broke this high. We took profits on the way up. I personally went out here completely. I took some profits here, I believe, and then I when we broke this low to the downside and also the market going a little bit slower, I was like, I'm just taking my profits out for now and see if we get like better entries. Right now it would be break even, so it was a good decision for now, at least from my side, to take the profits out, because now it wouldn't be that many profits than before. So like just a partial level would be in profits, and then my stop loss would hit now the break even area, so plus minus 0. So for now, it's all right. The only thing that I do, Flo just said all clear, that's perfect. The only thing that I would like to do is searching for some buys maybe in this area. If we hold this low, would be great. We also have like some imbalance here, but I would say like some stops right under the orange line, which is the volume area low, which is another potential support area. Just make sure to know that is basically like an area where we expect some potential support, but it's just a 15-minute range, so it's not like a higher time frame range, right? So there everything can happen. So for now, I'm really happy with the profits, and I'm not going to force anything. If nothing comes, nothing comes, but I think we need to scale up our accounts. So let's go. Yeah, guys, looks boring for now. To be honest, I'm just gonna go to the toilet quick. But you guys know what to do. Gonna be back soon. But for everybody that already took a trade, congratulations. Secure your trades for sure, because there's a potential that we're moving down here a little bit. I'm going quickly to the toilet, and then let's see if we get a second trade. If not, that's also okay. We made already profits. So see you in a very short time. Oh, nice. Nice push. Let's see what we get while you're on the toilet. Yeah, some volume for sure. Some volume for sure. As always. As always. So that for example now looks interesting for buys, to be honest. Looks really interesting for some short-term buys. Let's see, with a tight stop. Get some good. We are oversold. So like if we, for example, now get like a 1-minute candle close, would be definitely some interesting stuff here. Let's see. I personally try to buy the market here. Let's see. Nice. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we get. I am in already with the bullish M1 candle, sorry. Now I waited for some retracement, but didn't really go in with a big size here, just because liquidity really looks like the market wants to go down deeper, actually. But let's see. Let's see what we can get here. Although it's really interesting if it stays in this range here. Just grabbing liquidity and then maybe reacts, but now it's definitely interesting. So if we are breaking this here, Like if we're breaking this low, it would be time for me to cut some losses here, just in case, because it just, then we have definitely some targets here. Yeah, so let's see. Currently trading, kind of trading like in this decision zone here between red and yellow. Red and orange. Sorry. So yeah, here it's gonna be interesting what it does. Seeing the reaction here now. So let's see. Let's actually take a look at this range here. I mean, that's another big candle. So like targets, for example, could be the 38.2, 87, 87,569, 87,790, 88,041 within the same swing. So here and here, for example. Right now the volume is quite good, I would say. But let's see. Music is off, sorry. So that's like my second position here for today. Right now we don't really see any retracements, so definitely having my stops tight. Let's see if we can get some nice reaction from here. Now over my entry. Slightly over my entry here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get something here. It's kind of like also the retracement of this like overall break to the upside here and on the 5 minutes. So currently, let's see, we're basically in the golden ratio area, 61.8 to the 71 area. 61.8 is the golden ratio. So not unlikely to see a reaction, but still want to keep that risk low here, just in case we move more down. I really don't like these trades when we don't see like quick movements, because then we have to wait for so long. But yeah, it's what it is. 16. Currently looks more bearish from the price action and from candle structure. but we are also in interesting zones where we can see support. Currently, we don't see any, so. $60.80, okay. So grab the low now. Let's see, let's see. Definitely need some momentum here. Was a really good decision to take the profits in the first trade, so I can be very chill with this position here. Maximum that can happen here that I'm very small in profit. So whatever happens here with my stop, I'm in profit anyways. So I cannot be not in profit. I can just lose some profits in my risk management here. Let's see, let's see. What's going on Twitter? Do we see anything? Nothing really. Oh, here. 2 billion, 8 pledge, a landmark investment in humanity. US now pending home sales rise. Okay. Position is in profit. Let's see. Will be my last trade for today, I think. Let's see what we can get here. Nice movement. Anybody else in a long? I know Flo is in a long, but nobody else. Everybody afraid to say when we're in drawdown, or what's going on here. Finally, nice movements here. Nice. Come on. Let's push us here. So, once again, for quick scalps, 87.53. So now it was a TP, for example. Now it was like a potential take profit. Now we are right now in like a potential partial level area. If you want to take like 3 partials, it would be at 38.2, 61.8, and 88.6. Like right now we are in the first profit zone, let's say. So again, one more time, profitable trade for today. Now I would secure my entry, take some partials. Me personally, you do whatever based on your risk management. But now we have some nice movement. So congratulations, guys. 2 trades, 2 profit. That's nice. So yeah. What can I say? Very good start again after Christmas. Yes, and holding strong until 89K in the buy, yeah. Nice, okay. Why not? I mean, why not? That's definitely no scalp, but completely fine. So once again, like this was definitely a target already. 38.2 just grabbed. Second target 87.77. 11% profit. Let's go, Luca. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm gonna make a video for Instagram. So guys, we're here again, once again, trading the markets live. People are making profit, 11%. We just went in here, took the first profit before we took a position here at the first green line. Also got some nice 0.6% increase in spot. So with futures, there was already a very nice profit. 2 trades, 2 profits every day, Monday to Friday. Check out the link in my bio. Let's go. Some marketing here. All right. Nice. I'm going to stay a little bit longer and see how this trade turns out. Very, very nice. Very, very nice here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We took and we are continue moving, guys. We are continue moving. That's fun. That's fun. Very nice. 87.6. We are pushing. Push it to the limit. Dup, dup, dup. Dup, 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 dup. Nice. Took profits here. I took my first profits here. Nice. All right. I'm happy. I'm happy with today. I'm really happy with today. 10% profit for me. That's a nice one. All right. Good, guys. I would say you guys know what to do. Do you guys have any more questions? Very nice. I just took some partials at the... No, I actually took partials at the 50% zone. First ones, I didn't take any at the 38.2 to be transparent, but yeah. Very, very nice movement. Nice, 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 nice. Send me your profits. Send me your results if you want to. If you guys are fine with me sharing that, I would be happy to share it. Currently 25% floating profit. Nice, Luca. Very, very nice. And we'll continue rising up. Continue rising up. If you want to, guys, tag me on Instagram or whatever, if you guys want to post that, but very, very nice. We are pushing. So now we are at the second TP. 61.8 is hit. 87,771 for a quick scalp. TP1, TP2, TP3 would be at 88,003 on BingX, on the BingX chart in Bitcoin. So if you guys want to do like a story or something from that, I would highly appreciate it. I need some stuff for my Instagram. So yeah. I love it. I love it. We love it. And now we are finishing this day with some nice music. No copyright. Epic. I'm not sure if I'm actually allowed to. It's always like the question. I don't understand why people get blocked for this stuff, but I think as long as it's on YouTube, it's fine. So let's do here. Bitcoin. Backstreet Boys. What's that?
You're going to be really blown away by this. Just going to press this and see what it gives us.
All right.
Oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody flying. We're gonna pump the Ponzi, we'll show you how. Straight to the moon, get your ticket now. Everybody line up, get your tickets, we're going. Did you buy the tip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a human win. You wanna try this shit?
I don't like that the RSI is oversold. Everybody. In which time frame? 1 minute? On higher time frames, we were completely oversold. But why don't you like it when you're in a buy position? Because that usually means that we get some reactions. Oh, you mean overbought? This is like on 1 minute we are overbought, yeah. Everybody, rock your body, rock the Ponzi. Backstreet. Hey, hey, hey. All right, guys. I would say, do you guys have any more questions? Because that was the last song for today. Nice profits, guys. Congratulations. I'm really happy with this day. I hope you are too. We're going to see each other tomorrow again, one day before New Year's Eve. I'm not sure if we're going to trade on Wednesday, but tomorrow I think there's no overbought. Yeah. I think tomorrow there's no problem. So yeah, I took 60 something percent profit out here, stop loss on break even for this position. So if you want to scale that up, take profit 3 is 88.03. And if we are holding, this position, of course, we can grab the levels that we marked out before. Nice session. We are back 100%. We are so back. So once again, if you guys want to share your results or share a video on social media, I would highly appreciate it. Let's make some noise. And then with that being said, thank you for your support. Leave a like always, like the live session would be really appreciated. I have to do a little bit more like YouTube work here. I also have some new marketing stuff that I'm going to introduce here, like you know, some background pictures and everything, but I think for now it's good. With that being said, strong session. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, Jonas. See you on the live session tomorrow, 100%. Thanks. You're welcome. All right, guys, have a great one. If there's anything, feel free to send me a message on Telegram. I'm always here to help you guys, so you're set up in the right way and you are winning with us together. With that being said, much love and see you tomorrow at the same time. Bye-bye.